know how completely tricky and even difficult it can be to know what to keep and what to declutter, recycle when you are setting about decluttering your home. If you are feeling this like kind of panic or overwhelm, not really knowing what you should keep and what you should discard, today's video hopefully is going to give you some really good ideas and give you a place to at least start or help push you out of a rut. Thanks for being here, guys, and let's hop right in. Keep clothes that you love or that you've worn in the last 6 months. It can be tricky with seasons. Right now we're heading out of winter into spring, and there's a couple sweaters that I did not wear this winter. So that's a sign to me that I can go ahead and let these go. They're comfy, they do fit, and I think they're cute, but I obviously didn't love them enough to keep them. But if you love it and you have worn it in the last 6 months, go ahead and keep it. This is a great place to start in your wardrobe. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just focus on those things that you want to keep first. I say keep 2 towels per family member. This way, if you have company or if somebody gets sick in the night, or you get a total stain on a towel, you can't get it out, it becomes destroyed for whatever reason, you have a backup. So I love keeping 2 towels per family member, but everything else you can let go. I talked about keeping white towels and how much I loved that concept. I'm totally taking it back. White stains really easily, and even with bleach, it's hard to get out. So I recommend, if you can, get rid of maybe the white towels and keep the towels with a little bit more color. Blankets take up a large volume in your home. I say keep 1 extra throw blanket per member of the family. This is so nice to have. It's again great for company. And then you can just store these until it gets chilly again. You don't have to have them out in the main part of your house. Again, they just take up so much room. Toys is a really, really good thing to focus on when you are decluttering, purging your home, just because too many toys makes for a very, very hard to manage and cluttered home. So go ahead and keep the toys that are open-ended. Things like blocks, balls, scarves, little animals and people. These are amazing. But a lot of these like plastic toy or single-use toys generally don't get played with as often, and they're the ones that you can donate first. But keep the open-ended toys, and I think wooden is especially nice. Keep your classic white serving platters. I love these because they're so versatile. You can use them for any occasion, any holiday, any season. They go with everything, and it doesn't matter how you decorate your home. White is always gonna look beautiful on the kitchen table or on the counter. So keep your white serving dishes. I have used this color for so many years, and it continues to just look so classic and so nice. I actually like to buy my white bowls and serving dishes at Home Goods, but if you have white, keep those. Any makeup you've used in the last 6 months, keep it. Even if it's just like a bright red lipstick that you don't wear very often, if you have found a place and a time to use it in the last 6 months, go ahead and keep it. It's so fun to change up your looks easily with makeup. I think you guys know this about me. I love makeup. I think it's so fun. It's so versatile. It's so creative. So anything that you've used in the past 6 months, whether this is an eyeshadow palette, a blush, or a lipstick, whatever it might be, go ahead and keep it, because the chances are if you've used it in the last 6 months, you will use it in the next 6 months. And it just makes getting ready in the morning a little bit more fun and creative. I say choose your top 5 in the accessories category to actually keep. So you're gonna keep 5 necklaces, 5 bracelets, 5 pairs of earrings, just as a place to start. Pick your 5 favorites and maybe even discard 5. So for every 5 that you keep, disregard 5. Did I say discard or disregard? Either way, just get rid of it. Okay, keep extra cards. Not cards that you've been given like happy birthday to you, but like a happy birthday card that you could send out to someone else. Congratulations on your baby, get well soon. If you have blank cards in your collection, keep them. These are so useful. Someone you know will have a birthday, will have a baby, and will need a get well or something like that. A blank notebook can be used in so many different ways. You can use this to record cute things your kids say, different workout plans, recipes. You can log your reading if you're doing a book club and you want to record your thoughts. You can journal. Obviously, a gratitude journal is amazing. There are so many ways to use a notebook. So if you have a few extra, think about keeping one or two just so that you can make these lists. Keep your life a little bit more organized and get your thoughts on paper. So I don't recommend keeping, 20 notebooks, but keeping an extra couple I think can be really, really handy. Now that we've talked about several things that I think you should keep when you're decluttering your home, let's talk about some things that I think you should actually recycle or donate. Rugs. This one might surprise some of you, but I got rid of nearly every single rug in my house. I noticed they were getting really grimy and I could not keep them looking fresh, especially in the bathroom. Then I had this beautiful rug in my kitchen that I was so excited about. We kept tripping over it even with rug tape. And because it's a high traffic area with food, it was a nightmare. It was getting so crusty and so gross. It was hard to sweep off, and because we had the rug tape, it was just really hard to move. It was not worth it, even though it was really pretty at first. So think about getting rid of some of the rugs in your house that are annoying you and not looking their best and hard to keep clean. Now let's talk about the mugs, plastic plates, extra dishware, anything that is kind of an excess in your home. Again, I like to choose 2 per family member to keep in the main part of my living space. Sometimes I will actually store things like this in case we do have company. But if you have a large, especially mug collection, I say keep 2 of your favorites or let each family member pick 2 and then get rid of the rest. Craft supplies you don't use. This one can be hard because sometimes we have to let go of a project that we've already started. So we've A, invested money, and B, invested time. And so it can be really hard to then declutter the project that you're thinking you're gonna finish, especially when it's kind of this crafty thing. I've noticed, and this is true for me, let me know if it's true for you, if I haven't touched the project in the last month or 2, there is a really good chance I'm not gonna get back to it, just because I've lost interest, I've moved on, whatever it might be, and it's just not worth it to keep these craft supplies around. In fact, it's kind of a reminder that you didn't finish it, and it makes you feel kind of guilty. So either pull it out and finish it this week, or just declutter the craft supplies. I've noticed too with kids, there are just a few things that get used over and over again, like googly eyes and construction paper and popsicle sticks, pom-poms. These are the kinds of things that I like to keep. Extra paint. Everything else, especially messy things like glitter and sequins, I do not keep around. So we talked about keeping your white serving platters, your white dishes, servingware. If it's seasonal, specifically like Easter, Valentine's Day, Christmas, unless it's your favorite thing ever and you bring it out every year and it's so special and so sentimental, I say you can get rid of it. You can very easily make this white bowl very, very festive by putting it on a table with candles and, ornaments or however you've chosen to decorate. So I don't think you need to have these extra serving platters for every holiday and season. Just keep the white ones. So let me know, do you have a really special holiday or seasonal serving dish that you love to bring out? Or like me, do you like to just kind of keep it neutral? Get rid of decor that doesn't fit your style. This can actually mean taking photos off the wall, frames off the wall, removing pillow covers and blankets. All of this that does not fit your style, that does not make you feel like you're living in your own home, let it go. And it's okay if this space is left blank for a little while. Sometimes it's really nice to kind of reset visually our space. So if there's something that every time you walk by it, it's been bugging you because it just doesn't feel like it represents you or your style, pull it off. donate it, get it out of your house. You don't have to worry about replacing it yet, and maybe you never will want to. Toss any old bills, receipts, or coupons, mailers. This one is so easy but yet tricky because these get really hidden or stuffed, you know, and it's hard to keep track of these things. But if you come across an old receipt, I used to keep receipts so like diligently, like I know I'm gonna potentially want to return this. Isn't that funny? I know I might. And I would get so obsessive over holding on to receipts. 99% of the time, they can look it up with your card. You don't actually need the receipt. And if it's something you've thought through and you purchased intentionally, you're not gonna take it back. So I always end up getting rid of receipts after I've held onto them forever. So I've learned my lesson. You generally don't need to hold on to these. And then mailers, different kind of coupons, expired coupons, whatever, get them out of your life. There was a time in my life I could not have imagined getting rid of a recipe book, especially if I used one or two of the recipes out of it. But after shifting my thinking, living more clutter-free, minimizing significantly, I realized that keeping this giant book in prime real estate, let me say in my kitchen, in one of my cupboards, made absolutely no sense when I can just copy the recipe onto a little recipe card and stick it in a box. I've gotten rid of almost every single cookbook or recipe book that I own. I've only kept 3 that I absolutely love. Everything else is on a very, very space efficient card and in a little recipe box. So if you have a couple books that you just need to, you know, copy a few recipes on, do that and get rid of the book. It will clear up so much space in your kitchen. All right, think spa night. Usually these items are underneath your bathroom vanity, but I'm talking like nail polish, face masks, hair masks, lotion, perfumes, body sprays, anything like this that you would use on a pamper night or a spa night. If you're not using it, get rid of it. This is, again, a lot of clutter in your bathroom that you just do not need, especially when it's kind of piled on top of the things that you are using on a regular basis. If you do spa night every month, keep it, keep the things. But if it's not something you prioritize, go ahead and get rid of this stuff guilt-free. I adore plants in my home. Now, I don't have real plants. I don't do live plants. It's just another thing for me to care for and think about right now. I'm just not into it right now. But if they look fake, get rid of them. Lots of the Dollar Tree or the dollar store greenery or plants don't look that good. And I don't recommend keeping these around, especially when you can get something really, really nice from Home Goods, or invest in a live plant if that's something you're interested in. But if your plants are looking really, really fake and cheap, I recommend getting them out of your house. You don't even need to replace them, just get them out. They're not looking good. What is something else that you would recommend somebody keep and toss during a major declutter? Please hit subscribe if you like videos like this. I make them every single week. Thank you for hanging out today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.